Fish Too. My name is Leanne Evans and I'm here with Chris Dodds from the Cypress Hills Interprovincial Park. Now he runs the Learn to Fish program here, right?
Yes, we do have a Learn to Fish program here in the Cypress Hills where people who have never tried fishing before can come out and test their luck here on Elkwater Lake, whether you've been fishing before or whether this is your first time.
All right, so he's going to show me a couple of hints of how to catch a fish. So what's the first thing we need to do? Okay,
so before you go and grab a fishing rod and pick up tackle, you first have to get yourself a WIN card. And now a WIN card stands for Wildlife Identification Number. And what you do with that card is then go to a gas station or Canadian Tire, or you can even get them online at www.albertarealm.com and purchase a sports fishing license. And those cost about $25.66. Now, once you have that card, you can go fishing anywhere in Alberta as long as you follow the regulations. So the second thing you have to pick up is a regulations book. So it's Alberta Sports Fishing Regulations 2012. Now, once you get this book, it has all sorts of really cool information on the type of fish you can find in the province and also places you can go fishing. So the first thing you have to do is find out where you're going fishing. So where are we? What is the name of this lake?
Elkwater Lake?
This is Elkwater Lake, and we are in the southeastern corner of the province. So let's see if we can find Elkwater Lake in this book. Okay, so here we have Elkwater Lake.
Okay.
Okay, and as you can see, there's a couple dates here. So Elkwater Lake is open from May 8th to March 15th, and it's closed from March 16th to May 7th. Now, it's mostly closed for the fish that spawn here. We have two types of fish you can find in this lake to fish for, that being northern pike with a limit of 3, no size limit, and yellow perch with a limit of 15. Oh, okay. So if we're fishing in Elkwater, and it's this time of year, chances are we're probably going to be going after northern pike. Okay. Now, once you found that out, you can start by getting your tackle and your rod. Now, you have a few different choices for the beginner fisher person. Depending on your age, and depending on your skill, you can try a few different types of rods. We have one here with an open reel, a spin caster, and this is the rod I prefer to use in this lake. Now, as you can see, it has an open gate right here, and when you're casting with that, you're going to open it, and I'll show you that a little bit later. Okay. The other rod we have is something with a closed reel. Now, if you're just starting fishing and you think it all looks too complicated and you're concerned that you're going to get your line tangled, these are a pretty safe bet. All you have to do is push down the button and swing the rod, and it works. That sounds pretty easy. So the closed reel is the easiest for a beginner. Yeah. All right. If you happen to be of the younger variety, you can get these types of rods at Canadian Tire, Walmart, or any other number of stores. This one I have here comes in the Diego variety. You can also get them in My Little Pony, Barbie, Transformers. All the toys, right? Depending upon your preference. And these rods are great for kids. They usually come with a casting weight too, so the kid can practice as well. All right, perfect. So for a kid, you want the shorter version. Yes, yes. Now we've got our rods, we've got our lake. We know we're fishing for northern pike, and what we generally find works here, very successful, is a spoon for northern pike. Pike being a predator, they're piscivorous, which means they like to eat fish, and generally when here we use spoons when we're trying to catch them. Now, spoons can come in all different shapes and sizes depending upon the type of fish that you're looking for. I have one right here that we use here in the park. It works really, really well, and basically once you get your rod, your spoon, you put it all together, and then you can go fishing. All right. So we can only catch 3 here in this lake. The limit of 3 on this lake is 3. The other thing you might want to consider if you're coming out fishing, especially if it's going to be a really sunny day, is don't forget to bring your sunscreen, your hat, some sort of sun protection. If it gets a little windy, a jacket comes in handy as well. Just be prepared for the weather because you never know what's going to happen. And remember, it's just fishing. So we should just have fun, right? We should just have fun. All right, so for the tackle, what else should we be prepared with? Do we need bait for this kind of fish, or do we just use the spoon? You can use bait for northern pike if you choose. You can always throw a worm on there. You might catch yourself a perch too as well if you try that. Really, it's your preference what you can use for bait. Worms work well, leeches, all sorts of things. The pike aren't too picky.
All right, perfect. So just remember to pick up your wind card and your fishing license before you head out on the lake, and make sure you know exactly how many fish you can catch, the size, you know, the limit of fish, I guess. There's no size limit, right?
No.
All right, well, let's go head out to the lake.
Hey, Leanne, what do you call a fish with no eyes?
I don't know.